Our air conditioner wall unit in our bedroom required a special condensation pump in order to collect the condensation water from the air conditioner coil and pump it out through a little tubing out through the attic to get it out of the house. Other units are on exterior walls and they just have a drain go right out through the wall and out. So no pump required. And this pump failed several times over the last 2 years, and we would get big puddles of water on our armoire, and it kind of grinds away, making a lot of noise for too long. When it was new, it would just pump the water out in 10 seconds every few minutes. So this, in order to install my new pump, I decided I better clean the air conditioner thoroughly to make sure there's no more muck coming out and clogging up the pumps. That's the front cover that opens up, and then that's the main cover. It took me 4 YouTube videos and an hour of real good patience to figure out where the hidden screws were so I could take that off to get to it, and without hurting a darn thing. Everything's gonna be perfect. Okay, I got the bag. It kind of shims up behind, between the wall and the back, and it straps up over the top. And to clean the coil, it's working pretty good. But there's that fan rotor in here, and I have to get the gun there. So this is what it looks like, the gun. And then water comes out that tube from the drain pan, and I'm collecting it there. I got a towel, I got this pan, and I got the vacuum cleaner hooked up to the outlet of the bag. So far, pretty good. No water disasters. Okay, so now I've tried to get to this rotor that's under here. I don't know if it shows up. Turning the blower fan around. Fucking dirty. Have to figure out how to clean that. Okay, I was able to get the spray gun up underneath the rotor and spray it off pretty good. And it looks like the only thing that shows up on the camera now are some soap bubbles. These filters that pull right out real easily were pretty thick with dust, and so I did what they recommend and took them outside and hosed them off both sides and let them dry in the sun just like the other guys did. That's clean, and it's going to be ready for the new pump. I had to get all the mold and gum out of there so the new pump wouldn't get fouled up already. Tiny drips collecting in our pan. Barely can't see it. It dries up. It doesn't make much of a puddle, just barely there. And it's just one drop every now and then coming out of this thing, and we could see it coming from the top. So I thought that was condensation, and then I went up in the attic to check it, and now I have a fix. Checking out the attic. See that? That skinny little tube is the one that pumps the water, the new pump in our bedroom air conditioner. It's kind of buried in under the insulation. The plastic tube I just hooked the new pump to Okay, so I was looking at it for the condensation, the tiny drips. And so I looked up here, and where they transferred it from the little tube to the pipe takes it outside, right here. But what a mess. Anyway, that tube must be kinked because it has to go make it like a 180-degree turn to get back down into that pipe. So here's the joint. It's completely flat right here. So that pinches, the water can barely get, the pump can barely do its job. And if you look, it's only 1 meter away is where it comes out of our ceiling in our bedroom. So that's a good thing. It just has to go up to here and then out the wall. Okay, I got this came with the new pump. It's about, I don't know, 4 meters long, plastic tube, perfect to hook to the top of the pump. And I'm gonna replace that shitty one that was kinked. And I'm gonna put it in with duct tape and support it better so that it won't be kinked. It'll be free flowing forever. All right, so that's the fix. And I'm gonna put some foam spray around the pipe here where it comes through the ceiling underneath that insulation. I can do it from down below. Here's my support from the ceiling, this black wire, and I duct taped it and I made sure that there's nothing pulling on this to kink it. And here's the same thing. It's just going straight in now to this pipe and it goes downhill straight out right there. Alrighty, so I replaced this plastic tubing, all new now, that came with this new pump. Anyway, now I'm just gonna spray foam this hole because I saw one of those big, like 10 centimeter, no, yeah, spider, not 10 centimeter, maybe 3 centimeter spider. But anyway, I got this spray foam. Uh-oh, I lost the little spray nipple hose. I gotta go get that, it's in the car. Anyway, I'm gonna spray foam that hole so no condensation can drip down and no big spiders can crawl through or anything like that. I'll just fill that gap up. Okay, so this air conditioning job for the master bedroom is complete. The new pump is installed and I got the spray foam up there where the lines come through the ceiling, so that's nice and sealed off. The new pump is so silent you can't tell when it runs. It usually about every 3 or 4 minutes it runs for 15 seconds, but you can't hear it. The only way I can tell is if I have my hand touching it and I can feel a small hum come on when it starts to pump. So, and it only takes, like I said, 15 seconds to empty its little holding tank, and then it takes 5 minutes or 4 minutes to fill back up, and then it'll pump for 15 seconds again.